Well, what a Halloween tree. We have the rest of the Shaddoll cards for you. Make sure you smash the living crap out of that subscribe button and leave a comment down below. Our deck box is now up for sale. If you are interested in walking away with one of the plastic deck boxes at actually one of the cheapest price points you're going to get for a product right now, I will leave a link down below so you can grab yours today. Oh boy, release the fire flood with Shaddolls. So there is a lot to kind of take away with these new Shaddoll cards, and I guess it makes sense for them to drop these on Halloween. They've really been very involved with the spooky themes this year, and I'm actually quite enjoying the feel for this. So the first one here is going to be Tohushaddoll Grista. So Grista is getting a pretty big upgraded form here. It's coming in on a 2450-1950, and yes, it is a rock monster. So you already know rocks have been getting a lot of love this year, especially with Magnet Warriors being one of those better cards. So you can only use one of the first and second effects of this card's name, and only once that turn. So our flip effect, you can target a non-rock Shaddoll monster in your graveyard and apply its effect that activates when it is flipped face up. Okay, so they're giving us a rock or a Shaddoll flip monster that can apply any other flip Shaddoll monster effect. That's pretty good. If this card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can fusion summon a Shaddoll monster from your extra deck by banishing its materials from your hand, field, and or graveyard. You can also summon from the extra deck the turn that you activate this, except for Shaddoll monsters. I can dump this off of the new fusion, because I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself, but we do have a new fusion that we can dump this and then do another fusion on top of it on a new chain link. This card is absolutely extra good, especially being able to fuse by banishing from the graveyard is pretty good. And then there is this thing. This is one of the coolest Shaddoll monsters, I feel like, of modern times, because this is just Winda carrying out like an entire armament and an entire machine here. And I don't think this was on anybody's list for, you know, Winda to certainly be getting an upgrade here, but she did. So this is a level 10 Earth Machine Fusion monster with 2000 attack and 1000 defense. It's going to be a Shaddoll monster plus a Dark monster plus a Earth monster. I do want to point out to you that Shaddoll Fusion works with this. All right, and you can dump the new card right here on top of that, and then congratulations, you know, you're off to the races to getting 2 fusions up and running. So this thing must be fusion summoned. It's unaffected by your opponent's activated spells and traps, and by the activated effects from your opponent's monsters whose original level and rank is lower than this card's current level. And that's coming in at a level 10, so that's big. Once per turn, you can pay 800 life points to add a Shaddoll card or a void spell and trap card from your deck to your hand. Void? Okay. And then if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can special summon a Shaddoll monster from your graveyard. Paying 800 to add any Shaddoll card or a void spell and trap is a little bit of an interesting little caveat that you might not have really considered. But okay, but remember, Shaddoll Fusion dumping this gets you into 2 Shaddoll monsters now, which is an entirely different paradox. Now, there is this. Now, we are going to go over, so this was for our previous take on this. Now, this was the Wendikurhu, or what was the previous article's name? Yeah, Wendikurhu. So this is a 200, 2800. I do not like those stat lines at all, but it's okay. And it's a Shaddoll plus a wind monster. So basically, you know, you're now getting the complete cycle here. And this was also a purified version, which, if you do pay attention here to your art, looks very, very nice, actually, for this. So this must be fusion summoned, much like all the other Shaddolls here. You can only use the first effect of this card's name once per turn. So quick effect, you can change any number of set monsters to face-up defense position. Then you can change all other face-up monsters on the field to face-down defense position up to the number of flip monsters flipped face-up. And if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target a Shaddoll card in your graveyard and add it back to your hand. So, you know, you do get a level of recurability with it. So this card does feel a little bit better now that we see the rest of the support. But it is very much an outlier in terms of, you know, the rest of the support. So there is also this beautiful card. This is called Void Liberation. And if you do know anything about the lore, this is a tie-in to Infernoid. Yes, Noid is actually eating here out of this, which I did not expect. So you can only use the first and second effects of this card's name once per turn. So we can reveal a Shaddoll card in your hand to add 2 Shaddoll cards from your deck to your hand of different types, monster spell and trap card from the revealed card and each other, and then discard 1. Now that you're discarding 1, this should be triggering a Shaddoll effect as well, but you'd have to reveal a spell card to get a monster trap. So it's a little bit more limiting in the search of what this is trying to do. But the thing that's very interesting about this is we can banish this card from the graveyard to add an Infernoid monster from your deck or graveyard to your hand. The fact that Konami slapped that extra line of text on this card feels weird, but at the same time, I don't think anybody's gonna really be upset that a Shaddoll card's getting a void, you know, getting Infernoid printed on it. So your reprints here. So we're getting Hedgehog, Squamata, Dragon, Beast, Windy, Ariel, Genius, Hollow, Winda, Construct, Grista, Shekinanga, and App Cologne, along with Shaddoll Construct, Shaddoll Fusion, El Shaddoll Fusion, Rush Shaddoll Incarnation, and Shaddoll Schism. Still not a single reprint for Anoyatalis. The Water Shaddoll still, I don't understand why they never mentioned that card in a reprint. It just continues to grow in price for no real reason. So final thoughts on the new Shaddoll stuff. A fusion into a fusion, incredibly good. This big guy good. This is the level of support that you want to see for a deck, you know, getting things going. I didn't expect to see Infernoid support tonight, but screw it, man. Happy Halloween. That's all I gotta say. Definitely the level of good stuff we like to see. So please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think, and I will see your beautiful faces back here later in the day, guys. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.